Hello everyone. Today I will share my Barc interview experience. As you all know, I passed in 2017 from IIT Kurukshetra. So first time 18 I have applied for Barc examination. As you all know, we in Barc we can apply through two modes. We can also apply by gate score and also by its written exam. Gate score requires very high rank, up to I think 150 to 200 rank only they call for interview for mechanical. So I in 2018 I couldn't clear the cutoff of Barc written exam. In 2019 I was selected for interview. So my interview was in Mumbai center. So at that time I also appeared for ESE and other exams, and I also used to teach in coaching in Delhi. I mostly used to teach mechanics and physics subject. So as you all know, in Barc interview of Barc is one of best interview technical wise. It is means one of toughest interview, you can say, even harder than all PSU, ISRO and even engineering services. So they will simply ask 3 or 4 favorite subjects, and it's pure technical. So like that when I introduced myself, I said 3 subjects, I think 3 or 4 might be: mechanics, strength of material, thermodynamics and heat transfer. I prepared basically. I haven't prepared to core that. I should have prepared more rigorously, because they ask very conceptual question. Mechanics, I said that I thought that I am good in physics. I am also teaching physics, and mechanics is also part of mechanical also. So I thought that it will be a good start. And they started with mechanics only. I was happy. They started with very basic problem, that like a block on frictionless surface and there is some force, what will happen, acceleration, like that. Then they step by step they increase the difficulty, like what if frictionless, what if it is inclined plane, and then last they added spring also, damper element also. So at that time, because I was not much comfortable in vibration concept, but still I tried to do my best. The one thing that is good in Barc, that they keep providing you hint. It doesn't matter you know or don't know the answer, but you should whatever the hint they apply, you should try to figure out that. So that way, after that, in mechanics, when spring element provided, they move to then fluid, that a ball is dropped from a height in a fluid, what will happen to trajectory of the ball. So in air we all know that ball will be accelerated by g, like that, but when it hits the fluid and then it travel in the fluid, what will happen? Many force will act, like viscous force also come into the play. So, and there is some famous experiment also, a ball dropping in the fluid. I didn't know at that time, although I still don't know about that, but it is a standard experiment in fluid mechanics. So they expecting me to remember that or whatever we calculate in that experiment, like that. They keep providing me hint, but I couldn't catch up, and I means in the middle of interview I got to have idea that I won't be selected. So my confidence level keep means like that only. They were providing hint step by step, but I couldn't cope up with that. So as after my interview went around 35 minutes around, so I knew already that I won't be selected, because you have the feeling especially in Barc interview. Some interviews are like that, you couldn't tell that if I will be selected or not, but in Barc interview you will definitely get to know when you come out from there. So I waited for the results. 510 marks I got. In 1000 they give the marks, and 510 I got, and I think 640 was the cutoff. So I was around 130 marks behind the cutoff line. So from next time even I couldn't make the cards to appear for the interview, because Barc is one of toughest, and from concept they ask. Although I selected in ISRO later, so I didn't appear for this examination later. So but interview was very good. Whatever I have given many interview like private BCH in Electric Limited, BPCL, IOCL and ISRO, many more. But Barc was one of toughest, or you can say they will means for Barc you to clear that interview you need to know basic concept from very well, and you should whatever hint they provide you have to get some idea from that. If you can do that they will definitely recruit you. So facts and cramming don't work in Barc. Like some interviews these are very easy, like PSU interviews, they don't ask much, they ask pump like that, compressor, we all know. In other interviews some questions we prepare mostly stress strain curve diagram, but in Barc it don't work in that way. You must have 3-4 subject you must prepare rigorously, otherwise you won't be get selected in Barc. So although I am not selected in that, but a few useful advice I can give from that interview experience, that if you are planning to give Barc, one thing I should say that it is very good post basically. Barc is a, and location is also good, although they give 2-year training. After that 50% marks there are compulsory. After that you got to select the location based on your scores. So if you perform well you got very good location. That is one of disadvantage in ISRO for North Indian, because most of center of ISRO in South India only. So in Barc you can get location Mumbai only if you perform well in their training. In ISRO they provide randomly. So I might make a different video on these topics. So for Barc interview I can say that. For exam also, for exam you prepare for GATE, you don't need anything extra for Barc examination. So just focus on GATE syllabus only. For interview you just pick 3 subjects, whatever you like, heat transfer, thermodynamics like that, and prepare basics, core concept you need to know from in depth. That is the only way. You have to read some good fundamental books like that only. So and maths also you prepare, because sometimes they go deep into the derivations or like things, so it will be added advantage. So this is my advice. If you have any doubt you can comment or you can mail me. I have already provided mail in some other videos. So okay, this is for that video. Thank you.